Welcome back. Today we'll talk about nouns. First of all, what are nouns? Nouns are words for persons, places, or things. Nouns that name things include the things we can see around us, as well as the ones we can't, like ideas or concepts. Nouns that we can see are considered concrete nouns. Those that refer to ideas, feelings, and emotions, as well as nouns that a person cannot see or touch, are referred to as abstract nouns. Nouns include proper nouns, specific nouns referring to specific people or places, which start with a capital letter. For example, Paris. It's a specific city in one specific location. It can't refer to any city in any location. Nouns also include common nouns, general words that refer to any one noun of a particular category. For example, boy can refer to any male child under a certain age. So what do nouns do? Nouns have specific functions in a sentence. If they are perpetrators of the action in a sentence, the verb, they are the subject of the sentence. If they come after the verb and are the receiver of the action, they are the object of the verb, also called the predicate noun. So what are singular and plural nouns? A singular noun refers to one of something. A plural noun refers to more than one of something. In English, nouns are generally made plural by adding s to the end of a noun. For example, dog, dogs, house, houses, boy, boys. Nouns which end in s, ch, sh, x, or z are made plural by adding es. For example, witch becomes witches, box, boxes, pass, passes. Nouns that end in y can follow one of the two patterns. If the letter before the y is a vowel, then you just add an s to make it plural. For example, boy will be boys, tray, trays. If the letter before y is a consonant, change y to I and add an es to make the noun plural. For example, baby becomes babies, sky becomes skies. In addition, English includes countless irregular plurals. For example, man, men, child, children, and fish, fish. Collective nouns. These are singular nouns which refer to several members of one body. For example, crowd is a singular noun, but it refers to many people gathered together. Another example of a collective noun is a school of fish. The school contains many fish, but the word itself is singular. Collective nouns take singular verbs. The school swims. The crowd roars. Be sure your students understand what a collective noun is and why it takes a singular verb. Other collective nouns include bunch, set, bouquet, audience, jury, family, flock, herd, and team, though there are many more than these in the English language. Non-count nouns are those which cannot be counted without an addition of a quantifier. For example, rice is a non-count noun. It cannot be made singular or plural without adding another word to modify it. Having one rice on my plate or having many rices on my plate. These are wrong. I have one or many grains of rice on my plate. This is the correct way. In the above sentence, grain serves as a quantifier for rice. It allows you to communicate a specific number of that object. Other non-count nouns include pieces of homework, pieces of furniture, cups of milk, cups of coffee, cups of tea. Making nouns possessive. These nouns take apostrophe s at the end of a word. They do this to indicate possession. The boys' car in the driveway. In the above sentence, the apostrophe s at the end of the word, boy, indicates that the car belongs to the boy, and only that one boy. Plural nouns can also be made possessive. If a plural noun, or any noun for that matter, already ends in an s, simply add an apostrophe to make the noun possessive. For example, the boys' car, Chris's book, etc. English nouns and gender, generally these nouns do not have a gender. For example, book is considered it rather than a he or a she. Some nouns in English do carry the idea of gender, but often they have two versions of each which refer to either a man or a woman. For example, a waiter or a waitress, an actor or an actress. One exception is the lack of gender rule is cars, boats, and other vehicles, which are sometimes referred to the feminine sense. For example, my boat is on the water, and she is beautiful. We will talk more about these in detail in the upcoming lessons.